Today, let's take a closer look at one of the most striking collections presented during New York Fashion Week, Pamella Roland Fall/Winter 2026-27. This collection takes us somewhere far away from the usual fashion inspirations. Not Paris, not Rome, and not a forgotten moment from fashion history. This time, Pamella Roland takes us to one of the most remote places on Earth, Antarctica. The inspiration came from a trip Roland made to Antarctica with her family about a year before the collection was presented. The experience left such a strong impression on her that she began imagining how the extraordinary landscape could become fashion. And the result is a collection that transforms the icy beauty of Antarctica into sophisticated and glamorous evening wear. The show was presented at the New York Public Library, inside the magnificent Celeste Bardas Forum. The setting itself became part of the experience. Images of glaciers, snow-covered landscapes and penguins were projected onto the glass ceiling, creating the feeling that the audience had been transported into the Antarctic landscape. And then, the models appeared. One of the most recognizable ideas in the collection is the contrast between black and white. That combination immediately brings penguins to mind, but Roland doesn't simply copy nature. Instead, she translates those contrasts into elegant tailoring, evening gowns and dramatic silhouettes. Sophisticated black and white tuxedo-inspired looks, sculpted jackets and powerful shapes give the collection a sense of strength and confidence. But then the palette begins to change. We see icy blues, cool whites and shades of gray, followed by softer nude tones, blush and richer jewel colors. It feels almost like watching an Antarctic landscape change throughout the day, from frozen white ice to blue water, dramatic skies, and the warm colors of a setting sun. The fabrics are just as important. Flowing organza and chiffon create a sense of movement, almost like water or melting ice. Velvet adds richness and depth. Sequins and reflective materials capture the way light dances across snow and ice. Crystals and pearls become almost like tiny pieces of frozen light, while feathers bring softness and movement to the collection. One particularly striking look is a black patent leather cape. Its glossy surface and architectural shape give it a modern, almost futuristic quality. And toward the finale, we see the side of Pamella Roland that has made her so recognizable: extraordinary evening wear. A crystal-embellished halter gown appears alongside a white quilted Duchess satin opera coat. It is dramatic, glamorous, and unmistakably red carpet ready. And in many ways, that final look summarizes the entire collection: strength and fragility, hardness and fluidity, coldness and glamour. These opposing ideas constantly meet throughout the collection, creating a fascinating balance between the raw power of nature and the elegance of couture. But who is Pamella Roland? She launched her first couture collection for fall 2002. The brand quickly became known for sophisticated cocktail dresses, evening gowns, and elegant red carpet fashion. Over the years, her designs have been worn by celebrities including Angelina Jolie, Taylor Swift, Lady Gaga, Jennifer Hudson, Madonna, Priyanka Chopra and Kate Hudson. Her creative work has also extended beyond fashion. In 2024, Roland designed costumes for The Devil Wears Prada, the musical, featuring music by Elton John, creating numerous looks for Vanessa Williams' character. Her work is therefore closely connected with important moments: red carpets, premieres, performances and unforgettable evenings. And that's exactly what makes the Fall/Winter 2026-27 collection so interesting. She took one of the most remote and unforgiving environments on Earth and transformed it into something incredibly elegant. Antarctica becomes tuxedos. Ice becomes crystals. Snow becomes white satin. Penguins become black and white tailoring. And the frozen landscape becomes evening glamour. Perhaps that is the real magic of fashion. A designer can look at something completely untouched and wild, and turn it into something a woman can wear. Pamella Roland has transformed the cold, mysterious beauty of Antarctica into a collection filled with glamour, sophistication, and drama. So, what do you think? Did she successfully capture the spirit of Antarctica? Which look would you choose?